Good morning. Beautiful sunrise. It is going on 7 o'clock. I'm going to get ready to mow hay. Got the tractor all on the disc bind, got to grease it up. And got that truck charging you just seen. All the last little bit of weed out of the bin today as well, hopefully. Well, made it over to the hay bind. It's about 7 o'clock. It's a pen without a broken off handle, but it'll work. It's one that won't care if go missing around the farm. But the pen I usually use for this was on the rake on the 50-20. I alternated it between the rake and this hay bind. Usually they're over here together, but the rake's on the 50-20 for when I was over doing straw. And we're gonna throw some grease to that bad boy. First off, you gotta find the greaser, which can be a challenge. There's this one. Do I got good visibility? Not a bit. Trying to defrost or get the dew off the windows, I don't know. The only way I got. The blowers don't blow out the windows. Work for the door. Nothing like some hot coffee on a 50-degree morning. This is what the weather's looking like this week around our area for the next week, week and a half. So it looks like we got a nice hay window and it's gonna dry really well, so I'm probably not even gonna ted the hay. Well, I got the half this front field cut. We're buzzing right along. It's like 9, it's after 9:30 now. Going on 9:45, 9:40, but gotta split this field kind of weird. There's a big washout in the center. It's like the Grand Canyon, but usually I cut the field east and west. I cut it north and south, and I think I'm gonna start doing it that way now. I like it a lot better. It's a pretty square field, really. Besides the fact that there's the Grand Canyon that runs at an angle right down the center toward that pond. But yeah, alfalfa looks really good out here too. I mean, most of it's like 2 feet tall. Well, it's been 4 hours, almost 3 hours, probably 3.5 hours since I started. That truck's been on the charger for about 4, so we're quitting for a minute. I gotta go start that truck up, get the charger off it, and load the semi. Looks like I got some sweeping to do, right? Maybe 600-700 bushel here. These are lifesavers. It's actually a pretty good day to do this because it's not 90 and humid. It's like 70 degrees right now. It's not too humid. So our grain bins, we only got 2 right now, dry bins. They're equipped with fans, wood dryers on them, but when we upgraded our setup with this grain leg back in like 2015, we added a dryer out here. But this year when we were putting some wheat in here that was a little bit higher moisture than we'd like to store, we were running some heat through the fan out there. That's all hooked up to propane. Fully vented floor. In the future here, we'd like to put up another bin. We got plenty of space for another one, but crop rates has got to come up. Should be wearing a mask, but the dust's really bad. But I'm gonna get it away from the wall where that wheel runs, so then the auger can grab it another pass. A lot less shoveling and sweeping to do. Got a little more chaff in the wheat than I like, but it's my doing with the Some of this was ran with the case combine, but it'll be okay. There'll be guys in the comments on TikTok or even maybe YouTube here. You got too much chaff in the wheat. Well, guess what? It's okay because we limited to the amount on the ground as low as you could get. So I'd rather have chaff in the wheat. Said one mound in the front. Hopefully it'll be one mound in the back. I don't know, it might only be like 600 bushel. Not much left. I got all my legs and feet and shovel out of the way. About to come around. Now she's really taking off. It just always misses the edge though. Now it's gonna get that pile I shoveled in. I gotta do that whole edge over there. That saves a lot of trouble right there. I mean, power sweep for the win, baby. That's how you do that. I'll just keep pushing it in and keep shoving the pile in a little bit. This is the fun part. Just kidding. I wish I was wearing a mask before, but all done. Good enough for now. Do some shop backing over there, right about where the fan inlet is. Must have drew some moisture out of the wheat, and that wheat right down by it, where it's really hot, just stuck down there. But hopefully my fiance doesn't watch this. She'll know that I know how to operate one of these. Plans changed too. I only got about 550 bushel. Judge if I was in the trailer. So I'm just gonna haul it to a local co-op. If it was like 6, 7, 800, I was gonna, I didn't think it was 800. Well, I knew it had been pushing 7, but I was gonna haul it down to Reading, about an hour away, but literally took probably 5-10 minutes at the elevator. It was nothing. And as you can tell by the road, it is stone chip season. Stone chip and tar. Let's get back at her. It's 150. Pretty sure the reel quit going, and I found out why. Because I don't have a chain on. That would be why. Well, this year I'm a seasoned veteran at chains. You can see there's a half length there and half length there and a master connecting them. There's no tensioner, appears to me. I mean, I got it back on. I don't have very much left in this front field. I held the holes together. It's just the chains wore out is all. It'll be too small if I take out a half length. It's just right at that perfect length to where it's just, you don't need new chain. I'm gonna let all this dry on top today, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning when there's hopefully a heavy dew like this morning and tet it out. This triangle is all I have left for over here. I'm in the backfield right now. Alfalfa's looking pretty dang good. Besides that chain, and I had a guard come loose and lost the bolt to it. Still had one, and I tightened it down. I think I got some bolts in the car, but the one should hold it for this little triangle. 5 o'clock on the money, but set me back with that green hauling and sweeping and cleaning. Set me back a few hours. But 5 o'clock, we're done. We're heading to the next one. Feeling. Well, I'm in the new seeding. It's definitely not thick at all. A lot of more grass in it. The alfalfa Timothy mix, but there's a lot of weedy grasses in it. But it's gonna do okay. Should bounce back next year and look really good. Like stuff the new seeding last year, stuff I was cutting earlier, that third cutting looked beautiful. can really see the newly planted rows back here. This half of the field was only seeded once at the correct rate. That stump that way was seeded twice. It was seeded light the first time, and then once I got this side done, I set my rate back down and went over that side again. There ain't gonna be nothing here, you know. There ain't gonna be hardly any bales off this 15 acres here. But what this is doing is it's gonna let this alfalfa grow and outpace everything. Yeah, it's 8:30. I got about half it mowed. There'll be something out here to bale, but not a lot. Well, I made it back out here. Next day, got a little less than half this field to do. Got a mower fired up. But hopefully next year, it'll be beautiful stuff like that other stuff I'm doing. Well, now I'm across the road from my new seeding and doing some custom haying, I guess. Gonna be mowing, possibly tudding, raking, and baling. I can't run my cutter bar all the way on the ground. I have to leave it up a little bit. Otherwise it really bunches up on that right side. It's not feeding through well for some reason. There it is right there doing the same thing I guess. The disc mine is in the cards for next year, for sure. Yeah, farming's fun, right? Well, my end knife came off. I had my old one. It's a special 1.5 deal. Try and get it so that I can get the bolts through, because the guards are in the way and I don't want to pull the cutter bar. You see, it's this special knife right here. It's got like a knife, and then this half one that was missing. But there, I got it fixed with all the wrong tools, but it's done. There's alfalfa underneath, but it's flowered and probably seeded. It should be on third cutting. This is the first off this year. Been a long couple days in that bad rig. Got 40 acres mountain hay down and about 8 acres of custom. And there's still another 3 acres of custom to do, and I'm gonna go knock down some more grass hay for myself. I'll make some grass hay bales. I got some really thick grass over here. This is back on the home farm. It used to be my grandpa's property before he, passed away. So, yeah, we just usually bush hog it, but it's like, well, maybe if I could, make some money off grass hay, then it wouldn't be a bad idea, I guess, really. I mean, they aren't nothing by any means. Got like half it mowed down, maybe not quite half, there's quite a bit, but cut this sideways right here. It's clean grass, I don't know. Never seem to have enough alfalfa, and grass hay goes from 40 to 50 a bale. I mean, alfalfa goes from 50 to 60, so try it. Well, I'm done mowing for the night. Just stopped talking to my uncle, he's bush hogging. Got back, I hooked the hay vine, I backed the tractor up to the roller here because I'm gonna use it to unfold it to finish washing it, but I'm gonna go group some bales. We got guys coming to pick up straw tomorrow, and I'm delivering one behind them. Really messy job without a door. We got a door for this, but a lot of times we're getting in and out with the boom raised up a little bit, moving equipment around with it, so we had to take the door off. Moving about 48 bales tomorrow, putting 17 on our trailer. So just a single roll on the top, not two, so I can fit 22 on, but we're going pretty far. Well guys, this is next morning. Started loading bales around 7. There goes 2 goosenecks. There's Amber. Getting ours loaded. They're gonna kind of convoy, and we're gonna hopefully be kind of right behind them within 20 minutes. I gotta finish loading. Honey badger over here going to
what?
We're going to get some grain tank extensions for the the old case combine. We got the straw hauled. Here's the grain tank extensions. It's the see-through ones, but I got a good deal on them. So me and Amber just stopped. We're down the road from the farm. We're back. It was a almost 3-hour round trip, but worth the deal. But well, me and Amber just ran down the road to a neighbor's garage sale. Got 2 haymaking hats for $1. 2 of these brand new hats. Amber hates it. What do you guys think? Comment down below. This is great. This is great. Keep the sun off the head. This is awesome. Well, me and Amber got those extensions out and went to that garage sale. Now we're over looking at a project on one of the farms we own. This used to all be woods right through here, this section. Tore out and ran a new tile line to the county main back here at the property line. And yeah, we got some low spots in the field tiled and a bunch of firewood for this next winter. Mowed this little strip of grass hay yesterday. It's drying really well. A couple more days we'll be ready to bale without even tedding it, but I'm thinking I gotta ted that stuff down there in that wet area. I was talking to Dad too. I didn't know if it was CRP or just wetland or what. I don't even think it's either of them. He said it's just too wet to farm, so Grandpa never farmed it. So deer love it. I want to put an elevated shack over here. Like me and my father-in-law are gonna do that. He's got a shack and a platform, so I just got to get some basically 4x4s. But here's what I mowed. I didn't mow all of it because I didn't want to have so much grass hay that it was going to be hard to sell, but I wanted to have enough to where I had plenty as well. All that grass hay yesterday afternoon ended up being really dry, pretty much be ready to break and bale, but the baler's over here to all the alfalfa. So I'm down here checking this. I had never tedded it out, just hopefully letting it air dry. It's just been baking in the sun. And I mean, shoot, I think I might be able to bring the tractor over here and start raking and baling, honestly. Flip one windrow this way and one windrow that way, and yeah. There's a slight dampness underneath, but I mean, it's just baked on the top. Probably come and rake it, I guess. Start raking this stuff at home and whatever. It don't really matter, I guess. Well, now I'm on a side quest. Gotta bring this disc into town. The deal was when we bought it, they were gonna put blades on it. No cost to us.